Hey guys, it's Prix here, and as you guys probably know, I made some coins during my last money making method. So what better way to spend that money than to test out random Slayer items that barely anyone has ever crafted or used. So therefore, today we'll be doing a first look on the weird Tuba. So if you guys enjoyed this type of content, please consider leaving a like and subscribing as it does help me out a lot. Anyways, if you didn't know, the weird Tuba requires level 5 Wolf Slayer to craft and use, and it also costs 20 golden tooth and 100 enchanted iron to craft in this formation. So this makes it cost a little bit over 3 mil since each golden tooth costs around 150k. And its ability is Howl, which allows you and 4 nearby players to gain 30 strength and 30 speed for 20 seconds, and that ability costs 150 mana. Anyways, let's craft it and test it out. Into Golden Tooth. So now we have enough, and we just gotta place it all in the correct formation. And there it is. We got the weird Tuba. So with this texture pack, it looks kind of interesting, but without the texture pack, it's just a hopper and not even enchanted at that. So let's place it down. And there it is. I think I lost it. Oh, nope, I got it back. I think it might be kind of bugged because I placed it and then it was gone. So I'm slightly scared to place it again, but apparently now my strength is boosted. So now I have 150 strength, I'm guessing. Let's do it again. It's gone. And now it's back. And now I have 184 strength. So it gives 30 strength, and I guess I move a bit faster. But man, oh man, is that scary. I thought I just lost 3 mil just right there. Okay. Now, one thing I wanted to test was, does this strength bonus stack with the mana flux? So it says that effects don't stack, which means you can't spam the weird Tuba, but does it stack with other abilities that give different effects? So for instance, currently we have 150 strength. If we place down the mana flux, we have 164 strength. So now if we place the Tuba and pick it back up, we'll have 194 strength. So it does stack with the mana flux, meaning if you use both of these, you can get plus 40 strength in total. So now the question is whether it is worth using. So we'll test out the damage with and without the Tuba and see if it increases it by a drastic amount, because it's only 30 strength, but in a lot of builds 30 strength could be kind of helpful. So for instance, if we're in Very Wise and then we hit something, we deal around 20k damage. And while the Tuba is active, we deal 21k. So that is quite a big bump in damage. Almost 22k, which is actually really decent. So that's actually not that bad. That means it deals 10% more damage with the weird Tuba. It does have a big mana cost to it, so you might not be that great. But if you're missing that little bit of damage to one hit a certain mob, this could be useful to keep. For instance, if you're killing zealots. Now let's try it with a different setup. For instance, strong, because we know that strong already has a lot of strength built in. So if we test the damage, it does 31.7k, and with the weird Tuba, we're doing 34k. So once again, that's still close to 10% damage increase, which makes it pretty good actually. And with potions, let's pot up with crit, with strength, and let's grab out all the talismans from my bag. Now let's try it again. Full godly strong and an aspect of the dragons, 40.8k damage. And if we use the weird Tuba, we're doing 43.7. So it does another 3k more damage because of the weird Tuba. So that's actually a sizable increase in damage, from 7% up to like 10% if your armor slash talismans don't have a lot of strength. And lastly, we'll test it out with the Runan's bow, since this is one of the applications that the Weird Tuba can actually be used for and might be helpful. Because in every other application, having a Weird Tuba, it's kind of a hassle because it costs mana and there are plenty of other stuff to use mana on. So it might not be worth having. But let's try it out. So we're currently doing 16.3k damage on the main shot, as you guys can probably see. Now with the Weird Tuba, we're dealing 17.6k damage. So that's a whole 1,300 more, which means it's around 8% more damage with the Weird Tuba. If you're using full superior, you have around 300 mana, which means every 30 seconds, you'll basically have enough to use the Weird Tuba again. So if you're killing dragons, you basically just get a free 8% damage buff as long as you keep reapplying the tuba. And it's really quick, so you can be shooting dragons and then reapply and then go right back to shooting dragons. So not too bad. I originally thought that after I made this, it'd just be completely useless. It would have no applications. But the 30 strength bonus is not the worst. Definitely could be used in certain places such as dragons. If you are a person that grinds dragons all day and you do want that extra bit of edge over other people in full superior, then this might be something you may want to consider. But definitely not an item for most people because it's very expensive for the marginal bonus that it grants you. Anyways, that is all for the Weird Tuba. Once again, if you guys enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you all for watching. Bye.